Mommy, you might want to know how everything started. So, your father is the type of person that his ex-wife could not make him happy. I could not make him happy, and nobody can make him happy. So, he thinks that it's my fault. He thinks that it's somebody else's fault. But it's reality that it's his fault. He is the type of person that, he's just never happy. So he decided to sleep with my student. At that time, I had a dance studio. So I find out I stopped this romance between them. And then and I forgive him. And then he was sleeping with somebody else. So it was just basically he gave me a letter saying that I'm a good mother, blah, blah, blah. And he wanted me to leave his house. And I did not want it to break the family. I wanted my children to have a mother and a father because that's the right thing to do for any children. And but his intention was not to have the best interest of his children. He was just too selfish, and he is still too selfish to think about somebody else, especially his own children. So he was doing everything that was in his best interest. And basically you probably saw the video I made, how he set me up in order to throw me out of the house, and he took you away from me as well, to hurt me, okay? Because I don't know, because I could not make him happy, I guess. I don't know. So and then these are the things that judge said about me. Apparently that I'm the one who brought the case in front of him, and he was using you word, and then when he said you, he was looking at me in the eyes. It's like I'm the one who brought this case in the court. Everything that was filed from day first, it was from your father. Protection from abuse, child custody, child support. Even though your father makes $500,000 a year, obviously he lies on his taxes and he only showed very little. And then he filed child support against me, even though he knows that, because of him, I went to jail, I lost my job, I went bankruptcy, I went unemployed, and then unemployment stopped. And at that time, when unemployment stopped, that's when he sued me for child support. And so it was granted, based on that I did not have any income, it was still granted to $336, even though he showed only like 120,000 income at that time, even though he had like $500,000, just like easy. So like it's just never stopped. He always, every 2-3 months, I had to go to court. I was guilty of something else. What else? Yeah, and then judge never had the best interest of you, and he was making only horrible decisions that was against you, basically. And you can take a look at this paper. Where he says that, he has to only discover which parent is lying, but he was never trying to discover which parent was lying, even though your father had DUI at that time, when he gave a full custody of yours, and he was still drinking and driving, and he was using drugs, he was smoking and eating some chocolate that he was laughing stupid afterwards. Yeah, judge closed all his eyes about everything, and he said, I did not know. I don't even know how the drug situation came on the picture. He knows everything, but he just doesn't want to do anything that is in your best interest, because your father somehow, I don't know how, whether he paid him. I also know that judge's son was sleeping with Albert's former attorney, Julia Moro, and then Julia Moro became a master in Philadelphia family court. So So from day first, nothing was done that was in your best interest, and this all because of your father. So in this page, your father wrote me a letter saying how good of a person and mother I am, but he still wants me to leave his house for good. And next page, this is where judge says that he has to find out which parent is saying the truth, but obviously he doesn't care about that. In here, judge says that I'm the one who does everything to take away father from you, but it's opposite in reality. So in here, it's the same thing, which judge never had the best interest for you, so is your father. Judge looked me in the eye and he said, you allow me to make a decision. I never brought case to court for anything. Your father is.